All right, hey fellow babes, welcome back to At Babe in Library. It's your girl Lisa, and I'm back for another video. This is actually my second time filming the video. I'm a little perturbed about it, but we're gonna, keep moving and try to knock this one out the ballpark. That first one was a flawless take, so hopefully I can duplicate it. But this video is going to be about books that have been turned into movies and or TV shows, and also books that I feel like should be turned into movie or TV shows, right? So right now that's the newest, hottest thing. Everything that you all are seeing on the big screen and or small screen tends to come from a book. So I'm going to start with one that we all know. If you haven't seen this movie or you haven't read this book, chances are you've probably lived under a rock. So welcome back to civilization. This is a story that's on HBO, and that is going to be Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Again, this has been out for a while. There are 8 seasons that are currently on HBO. This weekend, actually this Sunday, the prequel House of Dragons is coming out, and I will be watching. But if you haven't had a chance, pick up this book. It is different from the TV show, at least what they tell me. I haven't read the book, but I have watched all 8 seasons. Obviously, if you've been around, you know the 8th season is probably no one's favorite, but these characters are your favorite. Jon Snow, Arya, your girl Daenerys. This is a good one to pick up and start with. So again, this is Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin on HBO, House of Dragons this Sunday. Now, in terms of a book that is also in the fantasy world, it is marketed as a middle grade book that is Men in Black meets Harry Potter. We know we do not love the Harry Potter, I guess, theme that's always thrown out to any book that is a child book that turns in and has to do with magic. But nonetheless, this book is one that we need to see on screen. I think this would really work as a movie, and I'd make sure to go see it. I take my nieces and my nephew to go see it because this is representation that we sorely desire, and that is going to be Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Austin. This book right here, look at it, get into it. Young Black girl magic, literally the definition. We deserve to see this. We deserve our children to be able to see this. This is, a really good book for anyone that loves that Men in Black secret society, goes to a school and is kind of like a chosen one trope. So this is the one. Again, Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Austin. Someone please pick it up, put it in movie. We'll go watch it. Now, this next one is out and it's on Netflix. Now, the title is actually not, the title of the TV show is not what the title of this book is, just because this is a mashup of 2 of her books. So I am speaking specifically about Six of Crows. That's really what we all came to see. But on Netflix, it is the Shadow and Bone series. But honestly, we are here for Kaz, Inez, Jasper, Matthias, and see, this is why. What is her name? I did not forget it in the first take. That's rude. Nina. How could I forget Nina? I'm not a Waylon fan, so I'm really not here for him. But I am a Kaz Breaker fangirl, love him, book boyfriend for sure. Inej, if I could jump in and be anyone, it'd be her and or Nina. And Jasper in the TV show is probably my favorite character. Again, this is one, if you haven't seen it, go watch the TV show, come back, read the book, let us know. Okay, sticking with Miss Leigh Bardugo, I'm going to say Netflix deserves to give her another TV show. While she's at the table talking about what season 2 is going to be about, I think that she should just kind of like slide this particular book across the table and say, hey, let me do you all a favor, Netflix. Go ahead and pick up Ninth House. Ninth House is something that is extremely dark in terms of some of the content that's in here. So it has no choice but to be on a streaming platform, preferably Netflix. Just because some of the things that they get into, which would be at the end of this book, you're going to see Alex, which is Galaxy. She is going to go to hell. Now, I just finished watching Sandman, and it's got the let's go to hell trope. You've got Stranger Things. You know, a lot of the things that are on Netflix are kind of dark in theme, and this would fit right along with that particular mode. Ninth House has been... Leigh Bardugo has been holding us hostage and making us wait for Hellbent, which is the sequel that comes out in January of 2023. This book came out in 2019, I want to say. I think I read this in 2020. It is 2022. Leigh, what are you doing, sis? We deserve a sequel, and we deserve it now. Granted, you've already given us the cover. You've already given us the release dates. You could be asking yourself, what more do we deserve? We don't deserve to suffer like this. We deserve Hellbent, and we deserve a TV adaptation. Please, make it happen. Do us a favor. We would appreciate it. Going back to TV shows that are already out, this is something that I was not aware of. I saw some of the clips, or at least the trailer, and I thought it was coming soon, but it's already been released. I believe this came out in May of 21. We're going to act like that didn't happen because, we were, those years, 2020 and 2021 kind of flew by under the radar, and I think that's also probably what happened with this TV show. So I'm going to encourage you, please go out to Amazon Prime and watch Underground Railroad, and then go and pick up Colson Whitehead's book that the TV show was based off of. Again, that's Underground Railroad. I haven't read the book. I also haven't watched the TV show, so both of those things are on my immediate to-do agenda. I actually have a video that's going to feature this, probably coming out in September, so please hold me accountable. But I want this TV show to get a second season, even though I haven't watched the first season. I want all of the accolades to be sent to Colson Whitehead because he is doing amazing thing in the historical fiction. I know we're probably at this point where we are tired of slavery narratives and we're tired of Black trauma. However, I do think that there is still a space for it if it is done right. And I'm pretty sure Colson Whitehead takes a little bit of creative liberty with this. So please make sure that you support this TV show so that it can get a second season and support the author. Now, this next book is a psychological thriller. And while my initial thought is that it could be on Hallmark, I think this could also be on HBO, just because of some of the shows that I see on HBO, that this would really fall into a really great category. I think this would serve best as a movie, but I could be persuaded to possibly be a TV show. But that is going to be The Push by Ashley Audrain. Now, as you can see behind me, my bookshelves are wrecked, but this came off of my Book of the Month shelf, and I am so glad that I picked it up. This is the story that we need to see more of because we don't talk nearly enough about postpartum depression, how, what the effects are of motherhood. And talking about whether or not, some of it could be a generational thing, it's a hormonal thing, or is it really the child? Is it that you are the best mother that you possibly can be because she has two children and she has different relationships with both of them? Could it be the child? This is something that I think would do really, really well inside of HBO. But again, I could also see it going to Hallmark. But either way, I think this should be adapted into a movie. Now, this next one is another historical fiction that is out. One that I have not read because it is intimidating. It is a really big book. I am probably going to mix media this, so listen to it in audio format and read the book before I watch the TV show on Apple, but that is going to be Pachinko by Min Ji Lee. This is something that I immediately picked up because of the beautiful cover. But outside of this wonderful cover, it is been told that it is a generational story, which I do find interesting, that has a lot of historical aspects to it, and it is a diverse read, and I want to promote more storylines, whether it be on the big screen, the small screen, and or on my bookshelves. So I am interested to pick this up. Hopefully I can get to it before the end of the year so I can go onto Apple TV and watch this story. Now this next book, if I don't say another book that needs to be adapted into a movie, this is the one that I promise you, the book is going to write it. I mean, the movie is going to write itself. You almost don't need a director. Just give the book to the actors, have them read through it, and the work will be flawless because the author, S.A. Cosby, he did everything that he needed to do. Honestly, I listened to this in audio and it was a movie. The narrator, top tier, broke it down, made it come to life for me. However, I truly think this deserves to be on the small screen and or big screen. I can see this going primarily to Spike TV. That's my initial thought. I don't even know if Spike TV is still a TV station. However, if it's not, I think this could work really well on... What could this do really well on? This could also do... You know what? No. Put it in the movie theaters. They are going to eat this up like candy. Go, put it in the movie theaters, promote it, show it as a good trailer. And once you get this one out of the way, this one right here should be the next one. These two right here, both by S.A. Cosby, Blacktop Wasteland, Razorblade Tears. Let's petition to get S.A. Cosby to the big screen because this wrote itself. And I think the narrator, I don't remember his name, so I'll put him on the screen, but the narrator deserves a part to play. He is an actor, so I think that he would be a great Beauregard, or he would be a great Ike, and we deserve it. Justice for Buddy Lee. Hopping into romance, this one is already kind of from a TV show. It is inspired by one. It also is being picked up. So the movie rights have already been picked up by BCDF Pictures. But that is going to be It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This is a Schitt's Creek inspired book, and it's the main character, Piper, is based off of Alexis. However, I'm going to tell you, Piper is her own woman, and Brendan is damn sure his own man. I don't know who they're going to cast for this, but they better do him justice because Brendan deserves all of our love and adoration. I can't wait to see what they do with this in movie format. But regardless, we're going to be there. We're going to love it. Tessa Bailey, if her hand is in it, it's going to be amazing. Now, next book, I truly need to see this. This is Black love that needs to be on television. I think I'm gonna say it needs to be on Stars. I think would do really, really well there. That's gonna be 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. We deserve to see the flashbacks of Shane and Eva. We deserve to see the process of filmmaking or TV show making inside of the film or TV show that we are watching. We deserve the best. And the best would be seeing 7 Days in June on the screen. So again, please make sure that if you all, I know no one's watching this that is a filmmaker or a TV show producer, but someone get this into the hands of the people at Stars, and let's make it happen. I'll even take Peacock. Next book that is going to be running rampant on our timeline soon is going to be on Amazon Prime Video. It is already got the love and adoration in fan girls, because that is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. The casting, I will tell you from what I've seen, is perfection. The main characters for Alex and Henry have already been in movies and TV shows that I've seen, so I think they're gonna do a great job at this. Even the promotions that I've been seeing, like the battles of who's taller and just getting ready for the cake scene. This is going to be cotton candy sweet, and I'm gonna love it to pieces. I'm probably gonna watch it over and over. And before I do that, I'm gonna read this book again so that I can prime myself and be ready. So Red, White, and Royal Blue. This does not have a release date, but it's already being filmed. Check it out on Amazon Prime. You will love it. Last romance that I have before I jump into my final tiers will be an author that already has a high fan base and has movies out there that have been proven to be successful. This author has Everything, which I already saw, loved. Also had The Sun Is Not a Star. There's also a star. Loved it, watched it. And that's probably going to be the same thing if and when. I'm going to put it into the universe that this is going to happen, because it's been proven. Three times will be the charm, and the money is going to be well spent for Nicola Yoon's instructions for dancing. I'm telling you, if you want my tears and you want my money, please make this a movie. Let it be done. I should probably check IMDb as we speak so I can say, hey, is this already in production? Because we want it. I deserve to be broken, put together, and broken again by Miss Nicola Yoon, and I wouldn't mind. So Instruction for Dancing, let's go ahead and see it on the big screen. And the last book that I will show that's already coming to screen is going to be an author that I love. She is not afraid to say what truly is going on in the world. She already actually has a movie. It's been out. It's provided controversy. Her books are being banned, but that's not going to stop me from reading them, going to support her in the movie stores, and talking about it. And that's going to be Miss Angie Thomas. She has On the Come Up, which is coming out next month, I believe September 23rd, I want to say. I will be watching this. I haven't read it because it is a chunker, but looking at it now, I will say that the the margins are pretty big and the words are pretty big. So I think I'm going to be able to fly through this. I will also pick this up in mixed media because I want to hear the production. I want to hear the character rapping. So on the come up, please read, please watch it, support Angie Thomas. Make sure that you all are promoting her in your states. If she is being banned, encourage your children to go see her, to read her books from the local library if they're not in their school system, because this is the reality of the world we live in. And we need more authors like Angie Thomas to provide her work. Now, this last and final book really has me in my feelings. And that's because everybody and their mother, sister, cousin, best friend, granny has a copy but me. And I don't have the clout. And that's okay, because regardless, I love her. I love the book. I will be picking it up in November. There's nothing that you can do to stop me. But I'm a little hurt, so I'm on a hiatus from Instagram because I'm tired of seeing people get the promo boxes and I'm not getting them. But that is going to be Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Get into it. Look at Brie. She's just out here striving and thriving, looking great while doing it. Curls is popping. We deserve to see Brie on the screen. This needs to be a TV show. It needs to be on all platforms. I think that we shouldn't limit ourselves. This needs to be on Hulu. It needs to be on Netflix. It needs to be on Prime. It needs to be on Peacock. It needs to be everywhere the people are, because we deserve sale. We deserve to get, see justice for Nick. We want this and we need it, and someone needs to make it happen. And also, while you all are talking to Tracy about getting her book onto the small screen, can you talk to her about sending, at Bateman Library a copy of Bloodmark? I would truly appreciate it. I promise you I will be reading it as soon as it, graces my Kindle or, my mailbox. Let's make this happen. Brie, 2023. That is all. I will ask that you either like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what books you would like to see turned into movie or TV adaptations. If you don't have one off the top of your head, you think everything is out that needs to be out, I will ask you to leave a flower emoji and or the dancing emoji in the comments, and I'll check with you all next time. Thanks. See you soon.